My name is Mutale Mero. I'm the chair for Sub-Sahara Advisory Panel. This is the second time we're having a film festival based on African films in Wales. I think it's about raising awareness of film industry in Africa, and even just bringing the African perspective back in Wales is very important, because it's not like England. Wales is small. This is the first time we're doing it, so we've had the support of Wales for Africa, which is our Welsh government. They've supported this initiative. It's been supported by different agencies only because we really need to raise awareness of African film industry in Wales. So it's really important, and I hope that we don't stop and we have it next year again. Today we've been fundraising as part of the Watch Africa 2014. We've had a lot of interest, and people have been buying stuff from our store, and then we raise the money and send it back to Zambia.
Sure. My name is Fadhili Magia, and I am the director of Watch Africa 2014. This week we've had all the screenings at Chapter Art Centre in Cardiff, and we've had 6 screenings in total with panel discussions with one of the directors. We've had workshops on music composition.
What's I will call the Dr. J. Maynard, who's at the University of Bristol. She's a reader in film. Musician called Mathbatini. No? Dollar Brand, give us spells.
To play the piano because I'm all right. I'm also going to follow the instructions.
All right.
Right. The signs I'll play fine here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Sio la la etatini gege.
Sio, then you go lala,
Lala.
tini, jenge, then yo senyoni,
Jenge. Sio lala. Sio lala.
I think the highlights has been, first of all, having the director from South Africa coming down to Cardiff for the Q&A. That's been a huge plus for us to have that.
1994, The Bloody Miracle, is a project we started working on in January 2011, and we made it specifically for the 20-year anniversary of the first democratic elections in South Africa in April 1994. It is sad because sometimes we would go to places and people would say, black people, very poor people would say they'll say things like it's better under apartheid, and it's almost like a swear word. You don't want to hear it. It's so awful to hear that. And sure, people have better civil rights and things, but people are poorer than ever. Although there is a grant system that's helped, and that's something that the new government's brought in. But the gap is bigger than ever, and it's very, very, very sad for us to see it as well. Although I knew it, going around the country and being in homes and things, it was humbling, and it was quite disillusioning. And there's a lot of anger towards the government because it feels that they're not doing enough, and that they've abandoned their roots, and the kind of idea of equality for all has not happened, and it's become, all about capital, and it's gone almost right wing in that sense.
A lot of people have not come across these films. For example, we had a silent film with a music compartment last night, which went down really well, bringing a lot of questions. And it's a rare film, which otherwise would not have been screened anywhere if it hadn't been for the festival.
I was here last night for the silent movie, which was really interesting because it was set in 1920s. And I'm sure at that time, and when you look at it through the eyes of the modern times, then obviously there was a lot of questions asked as how it actually impacted on the lives of the actors then, and what our view are about the film today. So it's very interesting. It was a very interesting film last night.
I think the responses have been great. We've had a huge number of audiences in places like Swansea and chapter as well with what's happening with Afro Vibe as well. So it's been positive.
Based on people coming in from the African diaspora, I think this is about all of us in Wales coming together to watch the films, because it does make a difference in people understanding how how African lives are lived in Africa. So it's important for us to come and participate in the festival. So we're looking forward for next year.